Alrighty, welcome back to Australia. We're going to do some farming as usual. It's Tuesday and it's December. Isn't that wonderful? How the heck did that happen? Where did summer go? I ask this question every time. Every time a season changes, where'd summer go? I don't remember summer. Not much of one. It's wintertime. I'm hoping my camera's okay. I had to move my camera around. I I kept saying that I had a 50-inch TV above me, and I didn't like it. From the time I got it, it was an LG. Hey, Jeremy, how you doing? It was an LG, and the color was terrible. It was blue. I mean, really blue, and I couldn't adjust it, and I looked it up, and they said, yeah, it's a problem that we've had, blah blah blah. You can do this and you can do that. And I tried everything they said, and it didn't change. But everybody that came in says, oh my God, the color on that's so bad. And it was kind of an expensive TV, and I didn't do anything with it because I only used it for a second monitor. I had a 27-inch, two 27-inch monitors for the second computer, and I gave one of them to Addie for her computer because I fixed her up a computer and didn't have a monitor for it, so I gave that up, and I decided to just use television as my second monitor. Thank you, Scorp. And so, is that Rob? Hey, Rob, how you doing? I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Appreciate it. Anyway, so Walmart had a Black Friday special for just a hair over $200. You could get a Vizio 55-inch smart TV. And I've had Vizio before and had good luck with them, so I wasn't afraid of it. And so anyway, I bought one for a couple $100. What the heck? Did not realize that my old one was only 50-inch, and so this one didn't fit. So I had to rebuild the structure that I had it setting on to sit above my monitors. So sitting right in front of me is a 32-inch curved monitor. And so right above that is I built behind that monitor. I built a table up, a countertop, basically high enough so that if I put a TV up on it, it would just be right above, the other monitor. So anyway, that's cool. It's got everything on it. It works really good. You're good still working on the old truck? That gives you something to do for the winter. I meant to text you about the update today on FS. Totally forgot. Yeah, I logged on and it said there was an update, and I said on that. And then I got into the game, and there's an update to the new DLC, and you have to get that from Giant. And I thought, oh, great. We know how fast I got it the first time. It took me all day to get it. So I said, heck with that noise. I'll take care of it later. I don't know what they fixed, but I'm not that worried about it. I'm not playing that map for one thing, and I'm not doing the fishing and all that kind of stuff a doodle do. So I didn't worry about the update. But what is that? Oh, I don't know what the hell that is. All right, well, we got work to do. Now, these I'm flying around because I've been playing this map quite a little bit lately on a different save, and I've got all of these fields right here, and I've got a whole bunch like right here. I've got cows for beef. I've got cows for milk. I've got goats. I've got horses. I've got pigs. I have. Did I say goats? Yeah, goats. Over here, I got chickens, and here I've got a sheep here, and another cow barn or something over here. I've got a mixing station. I got all kinds of crap. There's another cow barn over here. And all these pastures are hooked up for animals and stuff. So I've got quite a bit of work done on this on the other gameplay that I'm doing. So I'm trying to figure out what the hell I need to do. First thing I need to do. Hey, Andy's here. Andy, how you doing? Um, Bad thing about this truck is that it's a plow truck and it snowed today. What? Wait a minute. The bad thing about this truck is that it's a plow truck. And well, that sounds perfect if it's a plow truck and it snowed today. Oh, it's not running. You can't use it for a plow. Is that what you're saying? You're working on it in the snow and you need it to pull the snow away. I got popcorn and potato chips up and running along with some greenhouses. Oh, I thought you were talking about in real life, Scorpion. Hey, Scorpion's ready for the live stream. He's got
Oh, yeah.
popcorn and chips going and all kinds of stuff. Cheers. He's got beer running too. That's cool. Barley's harvested. God, I got a lot of work to do here. Holy smokes. What is all that? Is that? Oh, that's straw I didn't get picked up.
All right.
Andy, cheers. All right, well, I got work to do. Let's get going with it. But I got something to show you. Man. Okay, over behind this area are some circular fields. Right here. I do not own them, but I want to show you something, so I'm gonna buy one of them. So I'm gonna buy this one here. Okay. Is that the one? Okay, I'm gonna buy that one. And I'm gonna show you what am I gonna do on it. I found a mod. I was talking to Scorpion and I said, man, it'd sure be nice if they had this. And Scorpion said, well, I think I saw something like that on Giant's page. And I said, really? Well, I wonder if it's cosmetic or if it actually functions. He said, I don't know. So I played with that this weekend, and I'll show it to you if I can find it. Finding it's another thing. And because I don't know where to look. Let's see. Would it be? Well, let's just go and look at this stupid drivables, loaders, trailers, soil conservation. It might be there. Maybe. No, it doesn't look like it. Seeding? No, that's not it. Yield improvement? Maybe. Combine, forage, grassland, baling, consumables, vegetables, special crops, grapes and olives, animals, forestry. Well, let's start with miscellaneous. I don't know where to look. That ain't it. That ain't it. Damn it, I should have looked. Is it here? No. Barbecue. There's a barbecue. God, that was loud. Consumables. No, that's not it. Transport round bales. Dang it. Jace, how you doing? Tried to play that game on the PC, but sucks. You can't use the controller for it. That's all I use is a controller. I used to have my driving wheel for Euro truck driving, gear shift and all that junk, gas pedal, clutch. I used to use all of that, but it's too big a pain in the ass because that takes up my whole desktop. And then if I want to play any other game, if I want to play, Microsoft Flight Simulator, then I got to take all that shit down and put the other stick and stuff in. It's just a pain. So I started just using this, and that's all I use now. I don't even hardly ever touch the keyboard. So, God, I got to find this though. I wonder if it's under any kind of I hope I added it to the game. God, I wouldn't know where to look. Pea pickers, stone pickers, discs and harrows, mulchers. None of that is it. Party at Scorp's house? Huh? Yeah, don't you hate autocorrect? I turn that off as much as I can. I might have to look this friggin' mod up and find out where it puts it. There it is. It's under sprayers. Okay, let's get it. I'm going to buy this. Working speed. I don't know if I need to kick it up or not. I'm gonna try that, see what it does. Field control guidelines. No, I don't need that. Coupler you know what? I'm not sure if I need it to go faster. Heck with it. Number of sections. I think 2 sections. Okay, now look at this picture here. If I use 1 section, that's the number of pipes that I get right there. You can see on the machine. Okay. If I do 2 sections, it gives me more pipes, and then 3 and up to 4. Okay, I'm pretty sure when I did it on the other game, I was only using 2 sections. Full rotation, 3 minutes. That sounds good. Main color, don't care. Let's buy this. Now setup is could be a little complicated. I try to make it a little easier by doing this. Let's see here. There it is. Okay. Let me see if I can do this way. And I'm going to try to place this right here in the middle. Okay. And then, hang on, I can't remember how I did this. First of all, you need to fill it with something. And so I'm going to fill it with fertilizer. You can fill it with herbicide. I haven't tried that yet. And I don't use herbicide anyway because I don't do the weed stuff. And then liquid fertilizer. I'm going to fill it up with that. And then we need to go inside. How did I do that? Me. Okay. I think start engine. Yeah, you got to start the engine. Did that start the engine? Turn on the sprayer. Right side to unload. Camera. Stop engine. Unload. I don't want to unload it. Right rotation. Open cover. Open cover. I think that's it. There we go. You open cover. That sets it into the ground, and it starts it running. There it goes. Okay. There should be 2 sections. There's the second section, and then you make it go. Turn on sprayer. B button. There it goes. And then you have to select the rotation. Right now it's set for right rotation, so we'll just do that, and there you go. Isn't that sweet? I love it. I wonder if setting the controller to true. Yeah, are you still talking about the controller? I've never had to set it. It just worked from day one. You might have to, if you've got any other kind of peripherals running. For example, I've got my throttle and flight stick for flight sim. I've got it hooked to the computer too, but I've got it on a switcher. If I don't hit the button on that switcher, it doesn't know which controller it's trying to use, and it'll mess it up. So that might be a problem if you've got other peripherals running. But anyway, what do you think of this? This pivot, isn't that cool? And 2 sections work perfect on this field. And you can change from liquid fertilizer to like I said, herbicide and all kind of other stuff. Sit on that and rotate. That sounds fun. Yeah, I love it. I love it. See, and that's exactly what I was telling Scorpion. I said, you know what? I wish they'd put in it. We were talking about these circular fields, and I said, that'd be nice. I mean, what's the point though of a circular field if you can't get a pivot to irrigate? And then he said, well, there is one. Blah blah blah. And I said, yeah, but does it work? Because in the past they didn't work. They were just there for looks, and you had to drive around them and plow around them and keep hitting this stupid microphone today. I'm going to have to name this microphone after my wife so I can beat it once in a while. Oh, that's not true. She beats the shit out of me. It's the other way around. Okay. Anyway, that's the coolest thing. I love it. I just love it. Now, here's the thing, though. If you get too far away, it stops. So you can go away from it. If your farm's close by, you don't have any trouble at all. Is that my farm over there? Oh, that's okay, there's my farm way over there. Now, yeah, if you fly away, if you move away, it still runs. But if you get too far away, okay, don't confuse the draw distance in the game to the distance that you can be away. It tells you in the description of the mod the distance. It's quite a ways, but there's going to come a point where you get too far away and it stops running. But you know what? If it's not running when you can't see it, what difference does it make? If you're going to be working on it, you'll want to see it moving. See, now it stopped because I got too far away. But anyway, there you go. I think it's fun. I think it's great. It's great, apes. Man, we got a lot of farming to do. Let's just see what we got. This is sunflowers and it's growing. This is potatoes and they've been harvested. This is sugar beets and they've been harvested. So we got a whole lot of farm work to do. This is plowed and ready to go. So this one's ready to plant. This one's ready to plant. So these two are ready. I got to work on that great big one, though. That's growing. All right. Well, let's get some... For right now, I'm going to turn it off. Anyway, I wanted to show that to you. It's just the coolest thing. And you've got... two containers there for the goodies, and they load just like any other. So it's the same as if I had a spreader out here. If you unload it, it puts these tanks on the ground. Load them the same way. You bring a tank out, set it down, load it up. You know, that top will come off, and you just load it right up. It's pretty cool. I like it. Yep. And as I said, I got this on Giant's page, so you don't have to go to some crazy web page to have drop downs and flyouts and all kind of crappy doodle doo. Just go to Giant's, pick her up. Just type in pivot, and it'll pop right up. What was I doing? Okay, I need to spray rigs, I think. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. I did some modding. Every time I do modding, things get messed up. I modded... Crap. Hang on. Be right with you. Okay, Forge Wagons. There it is. Okay, I modded the Colossus right here. I modded this puppy. And this is the unrealistic one. It holds a ton of crop, right? And so the problem was when it was full and I went to unload it, it took like 2 days and an extra night just to unload. So I went in and remodded it to dump a lot faster. And when I did, I came back in the game and it said this has been remodded. So I had to take it out of the game and put it back in. Something went wrong, and I had to, what was it? Oh, okay. When you remod like that, the new game, Farm Sim, if this piece of equipment is in Farm Sim's mod page, it wants to, if you remod it, it wants to update it. So when you come back in the game, it says, oh, this mod needs to be updated. Well, when you update it, the reason why it needs to be updated because you remodded it. And so then it'll wipe out what you did. It'll just put it back in the way it wants it. So if I had it on fast unload, it's going to put it back on slow unload. So anyway, so I just got rid of it, remodded it. Now I got to put it back in the game. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh, crap. I didn't want to do that. Ah! No. Let me get to my garage. I love this garage mod, by the way. It's so easy to find the stuff you actually own. Okay, let's... we're going to get rid of that again. And then go back. Pardon me while I mess everything up. Okay, we're going to go back in here, select it again, and then 50, unrealistic. Wheels, I don't care. Wheels, I don't care. Working speed. Oh, yeah, let's pop this sumbitch up to 200. Does it really go that fast? I don't know. 105 miles an hour. I don't need any guides. We don't need it camouflaged. The beacon, though, I want the old-fashioned beacons, because that will match my my beacon. Okay, and then it's got to be U.S. because I'm a patriot. Brands, yes, of course. I don't care if that cover on it or not. Capacity standard, no. What? 5 million. This thing will hold 5 million. Okay, main color. I'm going to change that just because I can. Let's make it some kind of ugly green or something. I don't know. How about a turquoise? Oh, God, that's ugly. Should it be ugly? Scorpion would immediately say, yes, it should. Why not? I'll leave it like that. And then design colors, who cares? I'll leave the rest of it. We'll just buy it as is. Okay, now, bear with me because I want to test it. Frank's here. Hey, Frank. Pivot to the left and pivot to the right. Frank's probably working because he's a working guy. The herd is here. Moo. Oh, that sounds like a Texas cow. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to test this thing out by filling it. I'm thinking I'm going to fill it with grass. Okay. So it's got 5 million grass in it. Now let's see if my remodding worked. It should unload this fairly quickly. I didn't want it to be instantaneous, but I wanted it to be faster than 2 or 3 weeks. Okay, let's see. Oh, yes. Okay, it worked. It's much faster. I don't want to cheat in grass. I don't need it that bad. I should have saved the game, but yeah, that put 600,000 in it, lickety split there. Okay, let's get rid of that. Because I have a little over 5 million in there from that great big field. So let's empty that. Okay, so that worked now. I did some other modding too, but I don't remember what it was. I got in a modding frenzy this weekend. I blame it on the turkey. I ate too much damn turkey and it did the opposite. Instead of making me sleepy, it made me want to mod. I don't know where I got that turkey, but there you go. I don't even know what town I'm in most days. Really? That's dangerous. I have a story about that. I used to drive long-haul truck from Washington State down into Los Angeles, California, sometimes San Diego. When I was in my youth, I was driving through Sacramento about 2 or 3 in the morning. 1 to 3 in the morning, sometime around in there. I was driving through Sacramento. Now, Sacramento is the capital of California, if I'm not mistaken. And it's a big place. Now, most of the highway goes around Sacramento, but it doesn't go all the way around. It just goes on the outskirts. So there's still plenty of town you have to drive through, but it's a freeway. It's not stop and go. So the freeway is out of town enough that town, doesn't necessarily mess it up. Hey, Lori's here. Anyway, I'm driving. It's in the middle of the night, early morning, and all of a sudden, I look at the signs on the side of the road. It was freaky. It was like I'm just driving like this, not a care in the world, not a thought in my head. And all of a sudden I look over and see a sign. It says leaving Sacramento. I slowed down and pulled off the side of the road because I don't remember being in Sacramento. I drove all the way through Sacramento in a daze, they call it white line fever, where it's like you're sleeping. It was just all of a sudden I kind of woke up, looked and said leaving Sacramento, and I thought, I don't remember coming into Sacramento. It was scary, on a 4-lane highway. Oh geez. And I'm talking four-lane one way, those big highways. All right, let's do some fertilizing if I need it. Let me see what I got here. It's harvested. I'm going to do at least one fertilizing here. And before I do, okay, wait a minute. Before I do that, I've been playing around with this stupid hired worker in this game because it stinks. So hang on, let me see. I want to get both rigs out there. All right, I'm going to set this guy. Get rid of that. I don't know what to do with this guy. Let me just do this guy first. God. There we go. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to... oh, that's not it. Okay, I'm going to hold this down till we get to the AI worker. Work direction, I can leave that at automatic. Work headlands on and start with headlands. Okay, so I'm gonna reset that and then click on that because I want it to do the headland first, right? Now let's see what happens. Where you going, buddy? It doesn't look like he's doing the headland first, like I asked him to. Where the hell's he going? Okay, that's not what I wanted. This game sucks. It doesn't work like it's supposed to. Okay. Start with headland. It says so right there. Work on headlands. Work the headlands on. Start with headlands. I don't understand why it's not working. Reset. Headland. On. Headland. Do I leave this on automatic? Work direction 0? Okay, that's fine, I suppose. Is it going to do it now? Where's it going? Oh, it's going to go that way? Well, I don't care, I guess. I'm going to let that do the headland, and then when it starts going up and down, I'll pull the other one in and see if I can get it going in the opposite direction or whatever, so that they'll both work the field. I somehow figured that out. But hey, Lori, is Lori still here? Lori. Oh, has that happened before for you? It hasn't happened to me yet. There's Lori. Hey, Lori, before you came on, I showed a new mod that I got. Let me show it to you. As soon as I get out of this tractor. Okay, I bought one of these round fields over here to demonstrate it. See those 3 round fields in the distance? I bought one of those to demonstrate this new mod that I found and played with all weekend. Look at that. Is a pivot, and it works. Watch this. Okay, so you buy the pivot, and you can. There's 4 versions of it. The pivot's the same. The difference is the length of the pipe. So you notice I've got 2 sections on here, because that's the size of this field. If you had a smaller field, you'd use 1 section. If you had a big one, anyway, there are 4 parts to that. So you can get 1, 2, 3, or 4 sections, depending on how big the field is. And then you set it as close as you can as in the middle, which what I did was I just placed it in there using the map. And then you fill these things with whatever you want to fill them with. I've got them filled with liquid fertilizer. And then you jump into the thing. Okay, you jump in it. It's like you're driving a tractor. You jump in it. Turn on your controls. And then since I've already got it set, I can just start the engine. Let's see, where's the engine start? Maybe the engine's running, I don't know. B, turn on sprayer. Okay, and then left rotation is X, or you can change that to right or left. And there it goes. And you can get quite a distance away from this, as I was explaining. You can get quite a distance. So if this is someplace close to your farmhouse or your other fields, this will keep running. You have to get quite a ways away before it actually stops. So isn't that cool? I thought that was the coolest thing. That was, yeah, just cool as all heck. I might have to experiment with this and try to make a round. God, it would be hard to make a round. How do you make a round field? How did they make that so round? Crazy. Anyway, I just thought that was cool. Small things for me. Doesn't take much to entertain me for some reason. Is this soup de jour yet? I'm thirsty. All right, we can start planting here. So let's do that. We're going to need this plow pretty quick. Actually, we need to plow right here. Alien crops. No soup for you until I leave. Are you at the office today? And I just had soup. I had a bowl. Carol made a bowl of stew last night. All righty then. Elsa's working. We haven't seen Elsa in a while. Yep, in the office this week. Let's see. That's this week. Are you going to be in the office over Christmas? Or did you take time off at Christmas? I always took Thanksgiving and Christmas off because before I worked for the post office, where I couldn't take, it's hard to take any time off at the post office. You're not easily replaced. You can't replace a postmaster just willy-nilly. So it was kind of tough. I had a gal that worked for me though, that could do it. Anyway, before that though, when I worked for Job Training Partnership Act for the federal government, it had to do with it had to do with people. Job Training Partnership Act and the welfare program, welfare to work. We were involved in that on a federal level, and so when you're doing social work with human beings, they want their holidays off, and so that meant that the holidays were our slow time of the year. There wasn't much to do during the holidays because you couldn't get any of the people come in, so I always took Christmas and Thanksgiving off so to be with the kids, because Carol at that time was working for the post office, and she was working 6 and 7 days a week, so and including holidays. The post office has somebody working every day of the year because we have express mail for one thing. Express mail's guaranteed to be there, and so if it shows up on Sunday, there has to be somebody that can deliver it. If it shows up on Christmas Day, there has to be somebody there to deliver. So somebody is always working at the post office. And Carol, a lot of times, was one of the people that had to work on holidays. Be Thanksgiving, we'd have a great big Thanksgiving early and then Carol had to leave to go to work. So tough times. Not a fan of kimchi. Some kimchi with that ramen last night. One of the premium brands. There's a premium brand of ramen? That reminds me of that commercial. We got this medicine for diaper rash. It's the best in the world, and it's only sold at certain, sold at the best pharmacies everywhere. Well, which ones are the best ones? You can't just have ramen. You have to have special ramen. Hey, Hank's here. Hi, Hank. I didn't see you come in. Are we at the start? Oh, we're back at the start. Okay, what's he going to do now? Let's get the other guy. We got to check this guy out, see what he's going to do. And then see if we can go the opposite way. Okay. Is he going to go right or is he going to go left? I think he's going to go right from here. So I'm going to take this guy, clear down the other end of the field. It's in a bowl and says Tankosuto on the side. Do you have to cook it? Or is what's that fish you don't cook? I can tell you, the fish that you don't cook is the fish I ain't gonna eat. You're gonna have to cook that shit before I'll eat it. Sushi. They got that sushi stuff. Isn't that what the doctors do? You got to cut and they can put 2 sushis in it. Use soft noodles for sutures. See, you were thinking stitches. I'm thinking suture. Okay, now this is where I'm going to try to start this feller. Right here. So let's see. Now, I need to make sure he's not set to do... Okay, he's not set to do headlands. So I'm going to reset that. And then hire him. And see if he'll start right here. Do it. Do it. Where are you going? Where's he going? Okay, I think he's going to go back and forth. And then he'll meet that other guy in the middle. Hopefully. Keep your fingers crossed. I worked on this all weekend and got this thing to work. And I thought, I'm going to try that again. Because this field is so friggin' big. Scorpion's got 10 of these fields. No, now I know. Now I don't know what he's going to do. Oh, I forget how wide he's going. Yeah. He's going really wide, so he has... Okay. All right, he's going to be fine. He'll be just fine. Let's go get another... Let's get this feller. And I have to decide what I'm going to grow. And I don't know what I want to grow. I need to... That big field there, I'm going to do that whole field in corn. And then I'm going to mulch it into chaff, that whole field, maybe. Maybe not all. I'm going to do up to 5 million tons. And if I get past that, then I'll do the rest in regular corn. Because that's all my stupid thing will hold. So we'll see. I have, what do they call it? I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I put it in. I hope I put it in. It's a dryer. So it would be under this, maybe. And I completely remodded it myself, so I'm hoping it works. I think I tested it on the other farm this weekend after I modded it. I told you I got on a modding frenzy this weekend. I haven't done a lot of modding lately. Shed production. Oh, man, I can't remember. Popcorn. East popcorn. Get yourself some popcorn. Oh, man. I don't remember what it was. Maybe I didn't put it back in. Selling points, greenhouses, cultivation, generators, facilities, factories. Maybe it wasn't in factories. I might not put it in because I was using it in the other farm. Commodity shed. That's not it. Pork flavored? I use when I buy it, I buy the beef only. Because every time Carol buys the variety pack, and everybody eats the beef out of it. And I go have myself some ramen and it's chicken. Or pork. No, I want beef. So Carol buys me the case of the nothing but beef, and then the kids eat it all. Bastards. Okay, I don't know where the hell it's at. Jeez. I hope I put it in. Waffles and donuts, juice bar, pizza ear. That's food. Take away. Is that it? This is it. Okay, I remodded this puppy. Okay, let's put this in. Let's put this in where I'm going to put the cows. This thing makes you put grass and straw and stuff in it, and it makes silage and hay out of grass and straw and stuff. And I don't know where I put it. Where did I put it? I think I put it right here. No, I put it right here. Okay, hang on. I think I took that tree out. I need to take that tree out right there. Okay, where's the back of this? That's the front. This is the back. Okay. So that's the front. And I had it this way right here, I think. Did I have it this way? I think I did. I think I had it this way. So I'm going to pop it probably right here, maybe. Okay, I'll set right there. All right, now what am I missing? Sheesh, I got put on blood pressure meds and they doubled the dose. It makes me tired this time of day. Oh man, Lori, that's not good. Did they mean to double it, or you said they doubled it? That might be why I need a nap every day. I take something called Cavitolol, Cavitolol, and I take 2 a day. I take one before I go to bed and one when I get up in the morning. I don't take it all at once. I take it twice a day. But I don't know if that might be. I take several things that make me tired though. With all the medicine I take. Okay, I got a question for Scorp if he's still here. Did he leave yet? Did I miss him? Is he still here? Oh, he's leaving right now. Okay. Well, I guess I'll ask it Thursday. I might be able to find it online. You never know. Okay. The thing with this machine here is it didn't hold anything. I set it to hold 5 million of everything. So, and then I had to set it so that it emptied faster. So it's kind of cool to use because there's a graphic indication here of what you're doing. So the one on the left, well, be over there. The one on the left is straw. So there's a building representation and then the silos. If you, 25 milligram didn't work, so I'm on 50. They're testing me for more problems. Ugh. Yeah, that's no fun. I can't remember what my dosage is. Who gave them to you? A regular doctor? Because I get mine from a heart specialist. And he's got me on the 2 doses of one pill. Anyway, so the one on the left is a straw. And then as you're putting straw in, it turns the red to green until you're full. But it only held, a couple 100,000 in straw. I changed it to 5 million. So you've got straw, you've got grass, and you've got chaff. Right, you've got chaff. And then you've got hay. Okay? So if you have all of those full, they each hold 5 million. If you want to make silage, then you use the chaff and the straw, and maybe the hay. I can't remember. Maybe not the hay. So it takes straw and grass to make the hay, and then the chaff and the grass will make silage. So the silos on the right there, they only held like 500,000. So I changed those to 5 million too. So you can fill up with grass, straw, chaff, and hay. To 5 million, and then you can make silage, and you can make as much as 5 million in the silage. Pretty cool. It's pretty cool. You take mine at night. I take it both night and morning. I'm always tired. Oh, I take Losartan. How much are you taking? I take 100 of that. Carol takes it too. I think hers is a combination. I can't remember. Mine was a combination pill that did 2 different things. And I told the doctor I wanted to get off that crap, so he took me off and just gave me the Losartan. I was taking 125 of the Losartan, and I said no, drop it. And he dropped it down to 100. Oh, Matt. I didn't see Matthew come in. It's soup de jour. Okay, we're going to do some sparklies. I got Dr. Pepper. I got I got all kinds of new stuff. I got one Baja Blast left. I got a Diet Mountain Dew. I have 7-Up Shirley Temple. Let's see what else I got. I got 7-Up Diet, 7-Up, no caffeine with cherry in it. That one's pretty good. And then I got Dr. Pepper. So I got lots of choice. Oh, I still have Code Red as well. I still have lots of choices, but like fun. Sounds like I'm diabetic. Hope to get results soon. Testing for thyroid too. That was the first medicine I took, Lori. I was diagnosed with diabetes at 42 after I had my stroke. I'm 72 now, so that was what, 30 years? So 30 years ago, I was diagnosed with diabetes, and the first thing he put me on was thyroid medicine. And I've been taking that for 30 years. All right, let's get this out of the way here. Let me get that off. And you know what? Just because it's the last one, I think I'm going to have the Baja Blast. But I need to check my blood sugars because they've been kind of wonky today. It started out really low. No, it's too high. I don't want to risk it. I'm going to have to take something diet. So I'm going to do one of the diet 7-Ups. So we're going to do that. So I'm going to do that because it's diet. It's no caffeine. And it's got cherries in it. My favorite flavor is cherry. Now I got all these stupid pops on my desk here. Okay, so we're gonna do 7-Up.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh, I covered up somebody's thing. Don't want to get it all over my keyboard. Oh, I love that cherry taste. It's so good. So good. And it's refreshing. And there's no caffeine in it, so I don't do that, but that's okay. I still like to see my cat dancing. He needs his exercise, you know. I gotta pull this stuff away. Okay, don't put that one away. I'm drinking it. All right, I'm back. All righty. So, let's get back to work. I can't remember what I was doing. What was I doing? Anybody remember? Oh, I was trying to decide what to seed. What should I seed? Okay, I'm gonna put some horses in. So let's do some oats. I don't need a ton of oats, but let's do some oats. I think it's funny that you can't do sugarcane on this map. Evidently, Sugar cane is outlawed in Australia for some reason. Okay, so sugar cane, and then let's grab this guy and move him out here, and oats, canola, grass, peas, rice, spinach, corn, sorghums. Sunflowers. We got sunflowers. There, that field, yeah, that field right in front of me is sunflowers. Let's do. Let's do some more sorghum. I'm using the sorghum in the beer, I think, or no, the whiskey. I think in the whiskey. I'm doing whiskey's being made by potatoes and sorghum, I think. All right, let's see what else we got here. What else should I be doing? How are these guys doing? Are they playing well together? I've lost them. Where the hell are they? Oh no. Where are they? There he is. Oh, he's already went around. He's already gone completely around, I think. Okay. He's just finishing up, I guess. I don't know what he's going to do after that. Because he did right up to there. Maybe he'll come back and start going this other way. Because then this guy, what's he doing? God, this field is big. I've lost my damn tractors. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, wow. He's really going to town. Look at all he's done. Well, that other guy did quite a bit, too. Maybe not. I don't know. Okay, so we got this spot in the middle here. Okay, that's all that's left is this spot between that tractor right there and right here. So maybe he or she will come over and start going this way. I don't know. It'll be a mystery. A mystery that needs to be solved. Hey, you American people, how'd your Thanksgiving go? Everything go okay? You got Christmas coming up now. I got kids that need extra money, so I had to put them to work. I had one of my daughters and her feller. I told you I bought half a cord of wood. And it's kind of setting out beside the carport, and it's open to the weather. There is a cover over it, but still, I live on the coast. It don't rain down. It rains sideways, so wood still can get wet, plenty wet. So I have right next to the wood stove on the wall is an insulated door that opens up into the garage, and it's a door, I don't know, maybe 2 by 2 feet wide, really thick insulated door, and you open that up, and there's a wood bin that you just haul stuff in right there, next to the fire. Am I drinking Mountain Dew? No, I'm drinking 7 Up. Cherry 7 Up, Matt. The doctor prescribes me tramadol. I'm in pain 24/7. Ibuprofen seems to work better. Asked the doc to switch, and he said too many ibuprofen can damage your kidney. That's true. That's very true. You have to really be careful with Tylenol. Tylenol, you can overdose on Tylenol. People don't realize that. Young kids will take Tylenol like it's candy, and I keep telling them, stop it. Stuff's going to ruin your kidneys. It's bad. It really is. Yeah, it depends, Lori, whether you take care of yourself or not and what you eat. Your liver can get fatty, and if it gets that fibrosis, it'll scar, and that's not good. That's where the cirrhosis of the liver starts, and then the good thing about the liver is, I think the liver's about the only organ that can actually, if you cut part of it off, it'll grow it back. There's something about the liver that's different than other organs. You only got one of them, and if it gets shot, you're dead. After long suffering. Lori had good Thanksgiving. Did you have to do all the cooking? We shared the cooking this year. Carol's been doing it for 46 years, and she's done everything. She works her tail off. And finally I told the kids, I said, you know what? You guys, this is ridiculous. She's 75 years old now. You guys need to kick in and do some cooking. So we split up the thing. I said, Jeff did the turkey. I did the mashed potatoes. Addie did a bunch of the casseroles. Somebody else brought a couple of pies, and let's see, one of the kids did the stuffing. We did another potato dish. Addie and her boyfriend did all the deviled eggs. They like deviled eggs for some reason at the festivitas. So we always have a snack thing because everybody's waiting for everything to get prepared. So we do the deviled eggs for snacking and a vegetable plate or some kind of a thing, bobberdoodle. So one of the kids did the vegetable plate and opened up the cranberry sauce and got out everybody likes to get that sparkling cider. So we always have a sparkling cider, and a couple of us like eggnog, so we get the eggnog out. And then we turn around and do the same thing for Christmas. All right, what's next? What did we decide these guys are doing? Are they still? Oh wow, he's on his last row. Where'd the other one go? Oh shoot, where'd the other one go? She must have went home. I don't know what she's doing. She's not doing anything. Okay. She's just driving. And since it's already been fertilized, she's just driving. It was Elsa. That's the one thing. Carol's not a baker. So we usually just, Costco has a pretty good pumpkin pie. I don't know if you ever had a Costco pie. Costco has a pumpkin pie, and it's huge. It's big. It's bigger than a normal pie. Normal pie is, what, 8-inch pie? This damn pumpkin pie is that big. I thought it was pretty funny. They had a bunch of foreigners. I guess if we're in another country, then we're the foreigners. But they had some people, and I can't remember where they were from, Ireland or someplace. And they're over in America trying some of the dishes. One of them was pumpkin pie. They had all these things for people to try that we eat, during the holidays and stuff. And one of them was pumpkin pie. Every single one of these guys and gals, they were young guys and gals, none of them had a piece of pumpkin pie. And when they even thought about it, they said, "Oh my God, we don't even want to try that. That sounds horrible." And they didn't even want to try it. And every single one of them took a piece of pumpkin pie and just thought, "Oh my God, this is so good. I've never had this before. It's unbelievable." You never know. My doctor gets mad at me when it comes to medicine because I don't take medicine. Even when I didn't have to take medicine, if I got a headache, I wouldn't even take aspirin, Tylenol, Advil, nothing. I'm taking nothing. I'd have to be in terrible pain. With a headache, I said, hell with it. I'm not taking anything. I'm just going to lay down. I'll fall asleep. When I wake up, the headache will be gone. That's how it works for me. I tell my doctor, including the doctor's appointment I just had this last week, that was one of the first things I said. Is there anything else I can cut back on? Because this crap is killing me. And he just laughs, says, "No, it's not. It's keeping you alive while we find, how to cure issues." And are they really looking for cures? No, I don't think so. That's what American medicine is notorious for. That American medicine, for all the things that they say good about it, their whole precept of medicine is symptoms. "Doc, it hurts when I do this. Here, take this pill and stop doing that. Doc, this is happening. Take this pill. Doc, this is happening. Here, take this shot. Doc, this is happening. Have it cut out." Okay? So if you understand what I'm saying, they don't do anything about what's actually causing the problem. They're just giving you something to make you feel better. Okay? So I got a fever, take this. In my mind, it would be better if they were trying to figure out, okay, we need to find a cure for this. Well, do they really want to find a cure for some of this stuff? Because they're making trillions of dollars every year selling medicine so that you don't feel where you hurt, instead of fixing where it hurts. If they took some of that money and tried to find a cure for something, well, if we cured it, then we can't sell you any more medicine, so we will go broke. And I've had people say that's pretty cynical thinking that way, but I think it's true. I really think it's true. For all we know, okay, I'll give you another example. You got some guy and this has happened many times over the years, many times. Some little guy in the garage finds a way that he can now get 100 miles in a car on a tablespoon of gas. And now I'm exaggerating a little bit, but okay, let's say the average car goes 50 miles on a gallon. Just making it up. Some guy gets in the garage and he finds a way that he can adjust the engine, and now he can get 400 miles to the gallon. I can guarantee you within a couple weeks that guy's going to have an accident and die. Because it's happened over and over and over. Why? Because if you had a car that could run on water, then they wouldn't make all those billions of dollars on digging for oil and shit. And that's not going to happen. It goes all the way back to Tesla. Tesla was experimenting on a tower that everybody would be able to get free electricity. Well, guess where the money was coming from? He had, what the hell was that guy's name? J.P. Morgan. J.P. Morgan was giving Tesla money to do research on stuff. But he didn't know he was doing research that would take money away from J.P. Morgan. Because J.P. Morgan owned all the companies that produced electricity, and he didn't want anybody getting it for free. So why is that any different than medicine? It's the same thing. If we find a cure for something, then we can't sell you all this trillions of dollars worth of medicine. So we're not going to find a cure. And if we do find a cure, nobody's going to ever hear about it. So there's two things they'll do. They'll say, oh, you found a way to make a car drive, 10 times the distance on the same amount of gas. Okay, here's $1 million. We're going to buy that patent from you. And if it has anything to do with the government will just take the patent. Do you know that on any given day the government confiscates patents away from people because it affects the economy in one way or another? Happens every day. So anyway, in my mind, that's how American medicine works. You just, if you got a sore in your shoulder, here, take this medicine now. Don't feel it. Oh, geez, that's great. I can't feel the pain anymore. Did you fix the problem? No. Don't want to fix the problem because we want you to keep buying the medicine. I don't remember what I was doing. Oh, I need to plow. Where's my plow? I got 2 plows, and we're going to put them both to work. I should shut that off because I'm not really using it. All right. I think that's so cool. A pivot that works. What did Lori say? Mine are like migraines, affects eyes, sharp pains up from, yeah. Well, now I told you that I didn't take aspirin or anything for headaches. There is a caveat to that. In my case, I don't get headaches. In my lifetime, I can only think of 5 or 6 times I've ever had a headache. And it's always because something unusual happened. Like maybe, I don't drink. There's been a couple times in my life where I've got depressed and bought a 6-pack of beer and just guzzled it till I passed out. When I woke up, I had a friggin' headache. So it's the only time, I normally don't get headaches. When I get the flu, I don't get headaches. I get a fever, and I get the aches and pains and the sweats and all that stuff, but I don't get headaches. I don't get sick to my stomach. When some people get the stomach flu and they get pukey, and I've only puked a couple times in my life, and again is because I got upset and drank myself silly, and then puked it all up. But or I was on the tilt-a-whirl too long and I got sick to my stomach. But normally I don't get sick to my stomach. I think that's why I can tolerate a lot of medicine. Carol can't tolerate a lot of medicine. I'm always at the full capacity. Well, we'll give Rudy every ounce of this medicine he can take. Carol, you got to start out at the bottom, and we'll just add a point to it every week until you start throwing up, and then we'll stop. All right, I'm going to try this trick again on this Palau. This Palau, we're going to do. I'm going to reset it first, put it on headlands, and think I did something like that, and then did the okie dokie, and then hire a worker. Did that work? Yeah, it did. What's he gonna do though? That's the question. You better not start going cross country. Somebody trying to make money on my account again? I don't know how they get away with that. Let's get the other plow and get him ready. I'm going to do the same thing with the plow as I did with the sprayer. The two didn't do that well together, but they did well enough that there was only that one strip left by the time they caught up with each other. This one needs plowed. Is that right? Does this one need plowed? Yeah, it's harvested. Okay. This one needs plowed. Let's see about getting it plowed. Hopefully it'll get plowed before that other one needs the second plow. That's a big field. It's going to take that plow long to get around, all the way around. What the hell are cheap viewers anyway? You guys probably can't see that because I think Streamlabs takes it out. Migraines are terrible. Yeah, I knew somebody that got migraines, and oh my God, that poor person suffered so bad. And I had nothing to compare it to because I don't get headaches. But they would get pain so bad they would just be puking from the pain. That one done already? Holy smokes. That's a pretty small field. Okay, is this one? Oh. Okay, this one can be, that one can be worked. I'm gonna do sugar beets. Go, man, go, 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 go. I'm trying to determine whether I want to take a nap today or not. I stayed up kind of late last night. Not too late, midnight. Geez, I didn't do anything here today. Do I have anything in storage? Wow, look at all the chili peppers. Holy smokes, I should start selling some of those. What else we got going over here? I don't have any sugar yet. Yeah, I don't have any sugar. Did I have sugar beets? Potatoes, sugar beets. I do have some sugar beets. We need to start making some sugar. Because I need it for my whiskey, I think. Sugar beets. How's the honey doing? Oh, it's doing. Are those? Is that garlic? That might be garlic. Okay. And oh my God, that's a lot of garlic. Why am I growing that much garlic? Holy smokes! What's this? Cabbage. Cabbage. What is that? Mushrooms? That's mushrooms. Okay. And then this is coffee. Coffee. Oh, we got a ton of coffee. And we got all the fruit going. Holy smokes, I got a lot of production to do. First of all, do we have any diesel in this monster? We got diesel in here? No. All right, I got to get some diesel going. I don't think I have a diesel tank. Does my big tank do diesel? I can't remember. It's got milk, two kinds of milk, and water, fertilizer, herbicide, propane, electricity, poopaloop, digestate or digestate, and whatever in the hell that is. Is that liquid? No, that's liquid fertilizer. I don't know what the hell that is over here. I'm not sure what that is, but it doesn't do fuel. Great. What do I have that does do fuel? I should remod that. I thought I had that to do fuel. Okay. Let's see. What do I have that's got any what do they call those? This version of the game calls it weird. Instead of tankers, calls them barrels. It's a friggin' barrel. It's not a barrel. It's a tanker. Come on. Don't be stupid. That's a water trailer. But it doesn't do fuel either. Modernized flour mill. Ah, it does that deaf stuff. Corn dryer. Wait a minute. Go back. Corn dryer. I don't think I've got the one I modded in here. Corn dryer mod. I think I'm using that corn dryer one, but it doesn't do fuel. Okay. Propane. Lissert. Oh, it does fuel. How much does it hold? Ooh, it holds a hell of a lot. Okay. Let's buy that. Okay, capacitor. 5 million. I don't think I need that much. I don't think I need that much. I can play with it. Wheel setup. Drawbar rotation. What does that mean? Standard? No. Wide tires? No. What's drawbar? Drawbar. Does that make it swivel? Slight rotation? No rotation? Standard. I don't know. Camouflage? No, who cares? US. US. Rear light design? US. Rear light design? Rear hitch? I don't think it needs a rear hitch. Okay. Let's try that. Okay. Alrighty then. What? Oh, that was not a semi-truck, was it? So I'm gonna need a tractor for that. Yeah, Scorpion. I keep getting upset because I can't find any equipment in this new game. It's just this version of the game. They changed the inventory, and I can't find anything anymore. Their categories don't make any sense to me. Hey, just in time. This guy just got finished going round and round. So we're going to head down to the other side of the field. Start this puppy. I'm still trying to decide whether I want to take a nap when I'm done or not. That's some stuff I wanted to do this afternoon. That cherry's good. Is that what it means? So, okay, I can fix it. I think with the fixie thingy. The mechanic truck that I got, I think I can fix it. Or I just don't back up with it. I can do that too. Just don't back up. Is it going to do what I want it to do? Are you going to do what I want you to do? Articulate. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, it makes it so it articulates. I don't want it to do that. I want to be able to back the damn thing up. If you know what I mean. All right. What else? I need to find a tractor to pull the dank thing. Oh shit! Hit my house. Let's put a hole in my house. So there's when I built Addie's room onto the. There's a door inside the garage that has a short walkway, like a tunnel. It's a very short tunnel type. I'd call it a hallway, but it's very small. It's only, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 feet wide. And then you open the door inside the garage. You open the door. You walk into this little hallway. And then it opens up into a room that used to be a work shed, a work room, like a carpenter's room, a workshop. Let's put it that way. That's what I made into Addie's bedroom, and it's already it's insulated in that room, and sheetrocked, floor to ceiling, sheetrocked. So it was a pretty nice room. It even had wallpaper on it. And I just took all the workbenches out and fixed up, you know, it into a bedroom. Where was I going? Oh, I need fuel. Anyway, that little hallway, there's no insulation. You open the door, and it's just it's not even got sheetrock or anything on it. It's just the two-by-fours. It's the frame of a room, and then it's kind of short. You don't have to bend down, but it's really short because the stairway going up to the apartment that's what you're going under. You're walking under the stairway from the apartment upstairs. So to the left, it's a solid wall. To the right, it's open underneath the stairway. So there's some storage there, and there's a light bulb under there, on the bottom of the steps. And then there's another doorway that you step into to be in the actual room. Well, that whole area there is not insulated at all. And so in the wintertime, the garage, the inside of the garage, if it's 32 or below freezing outside, it's going to be damn cold in the garage, because even though there's no even though it's sheetrocked and everything, there's no heat. So there's nothing to heat the garage up. Even though it does have insulation in the outside walls, it still gets friggin' cold. It gets refrigerator cold in the garage. Well, that hallway is refrigerator cold right into her room. So I bought some of that foam insulation, and I bought a sprayer, and I've been trying to get them to put that insulation in there. I spent hundreds of dollars on all this spray rig and this insulation and stuff. Finally, if you remember at the start of the stream, I told you I've got some family members that are kind of hurting for money this holiday season. So I told them, I said, if you'll spray this stuff, I'll give you $100. So they did. They spent all afternoon yesterday, and they sprayed under that all this foam insulation. And so the kids got home from work yesterday. Addie's working this holiday season. She got home from work late, about 10, 11 o'clock last night. So when she got up this morning, I said, can you tell a difference in the room? She says, oh yeah, it got almost warm, almost too warm in there. And I said, oh, good. So the insulation worked. We still have a little bit more to do. I want to put the outside to that little tunnel I was telling you about has a door that closes, but the inside entryway does not. So I want to put some kind of a tarp or something down that's insulation thick, so that they can just kind of put it open. Remember those in the old days when they had when you went from one into a cold room and they had them plastic slats and you just pushed through them? I want something like that that'll hold the cold out of the room, and because there's still no heat in that little tunnelway. She's got the heat in the room. So I'm still looking at something. I'm thinking just a tapestry, a hanging tapestry that you can just push aside and walk through. I think that'll do it. You just have to have something to hold your heat in to that room. All right, let's get some diesel in here. Oh, is that all it took? Are you kidding? Okay, that's fine. All right, that's good. Let's go throw this guy in somebody else's property here. All right, so what else do we need for that? Okay, I need a truck. I think it's coming out on pallets, but I can't remember. Yeah, that's my favorite tractor. Scorpion likes the JCBs. JCBs are okay, but I like that triaxle, that TriStar. Gonna make us some coffee. Thomas, how you doing? Thomas is in the house. Is that it? Is that all the beans? Nope, nope, it's still spilling the beans. Is that it? Give it a second. No, it's still making. All right. It might still be making, I'm not sure. But we'll take what we got here. Make us some coffee. Goes. Okay. Where's the coffee maker? Just pump this up to. Okay, I've got another mod. Let me show you. I'm going to set this to 300%. Okay. So, okay, this factory here, it'll make up to 500,000 liters of coffee. It'll take 25,000 liters of diesel, and it puts out 500,000 liters of coffee beans, roasted coffee beans. So there's a new mod I've got in. I can't remember the name of it. I'll look it up if I have to. But right here at the bottom, there's a control that says upgrade. So you can spend some money and you can upgrade the factory from level 1 to level 2 for $88,000. Okay, so let's do it. Now watch the amount that it was 500,000. Okay, it changed it now to $1 million for $88,000. You can keep doing this. You can keep upgrading it as much as you want or as much as you want to spend, because it's not free. It does cost you money. So what that does, though, for every factory that we have, I would have to go in myself, pull that mod out, and remod it. Big Grizzy, hello. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Big Grizzy gets a free tractor. Anybody that follows or subscribes gets a free tractor from the Rude Man. It won't cost you a dime. It's the biggest, most expensive tractor we can find for the money. And it's all yours for following. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. So anyway, normally I'd have to go in and remod those. Well, with this mod, it's doing the mod for you. It's doing the modding for you. I don't remember what it's called. I'll have to look it up. There's your new tractor. All you got to do is drive it away. It only takes 2 fingers. I told you it's the biggest we can get for the money. It's free. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Look we got more coffee beans to haul. I can need to check my plow guys. What are my plow guys doing? Okay. Which one was this? Oh, this is the one that had to go around the pond, right? Yeah. Okay, so he's going to go all the way to the corner here. The other guy is working his way this way. It's a lot easier to see because they're plowing. Sweet. Okay, so they're working. Per plan. Per the plan. What the heck was the name of that mod? I can't remember. I think it's just called Factory Upgrade. It's pretty simple. I think that's what it's called. Let me save my game. Do I have enough time? This map is so big. It takes forever to save and to reload the game. God. Any day now, it will load my game. Yeah, when I'm done with this, I have to update the game because I didn't want to do it. It takes all day to update this stupid game. So if we go back into career, and let me see if I can find that mod. Oh, I put field leasing in too. So you have the ability now to lease the fields if you want. Like if you need a bigger field but you don't have the money to buy it, you can lease it. So that's in there. I haven't used it yet. Scorpion's used it, but I haven't used it. All right, let's see. No. Where's it at? Did I miss it? Are you got there? It is. It's called Level Up. Okay, upgrade your factory. It's called Level Up. So if you find that and put it in here, I think it's on Giant, but that's what I'm using. If you need to increase your factory size, so a lot of times these factories don't do very much. Yeah, you pump a bunch of product in it, and you get like one pallet of stuff. So this way you can update the size of the factory. It just costs you money. As long as you're making money, you can increase your factory size. That's going to take an hour to load this stupid thing in. I don't know where they got this splash screen, but the cows, they look kind of creepy. They're looking at you and they look like, oh, like they're possessed. They look like aliens. Take me to your leader. And the sepia tone is kind of weird. It looks like a map down under. I'll have to ask Steve. Steve the farmer. Is this what Australia looks like? Yeah, on Steam it does, Andy. I get my stuff through Giant. They have one friggin' server. They got everybody in the whole galaxy trying to get something. That could take 8 hours on Giant. I have to wait 2-3 days after everybody else updates to be able to get a damn update from them. Plus the fact I didn't want to try it when I'm trying to get into the live stream, because if it did take 10 minutes, that means I'm 10 minutes late getting into the live stream. Because you got to remember, I don't play this game anymore. So I'm not on it every day like I used to be. I'm only on it once a week when I live stream. Oh, God, there's another update. Well, it's too late now. I've got 5 minutes to get ready for my live stream. So I didn't want to take the chance, is what I'm trying to say. So I didn't. I just said skip it. I'll do it later. Maybe I'll do it this weekend. Besides, it was an update on the new DLC, which I'm not playing anyway. I'm not fishing. I'm a farmer. Ah! Crash. That's not right. That ain't right. Okay, did these guys start up again? That is one thing I like about Farm Sim 25. When you quit and you've got workers, hired workers, when you start the game back up, they're still working. In the old games, if you remember, they would just stop. You'd have to rehire them. You'd have to restart you'd have to reset up what you wanted them to do. But this one, I like that feature. I don't know if it's a feature. Maybe it's something they forgot to do and it's broken, but I like the way it works. All right, that guy's done. That's sorghum. This is sugar beets growing, and now we need to jump this guy over. And plant potatoes. So we're gonna put some potatoes out here. There he goes. Who's working? Elsa again. Who's doing the plowing? John's plowing. Miss Nelson's plowing. You go, Miss Nelson. What's he doing? Oh, I guess I could put him away. He's been working on the railroad all the livelong day. What's a livelong day? What's the difference between a regular day and a livelong day? Is it just an expletive? Like a livelong day. All the gall-darn way. It's an expletive. All the freaking day, man. You load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt, that's all. Look, we got more coffee beans, too. We need sugar, though, for the... What takes sugar? Is it the vodka or the... I'm going to have to look. It's either the vodka or the whiskey that takes sugar. And we only need one thing to make the beer. That's barley. I got plenty of barley, I think. Yeah, I don't even know if it's an improvement. It could be that they just didn't want to change it or something. And somebody said, you know, make sure when they shut down at the end of the day, everything gets shut off. And the guy said, oh, hell, I've been working too long today. I'm going to go home early. And then he gets back the next day and forgot to do it. So they just left it in the game. That's what I think. Because if it's something that you really like, they probably didn't mean to do that. It was an accident. Am I cynical? You damn right. I always think the worst. I actually don't. In real life, like people, I always give people the benefit of the doubt thinking that they'll do the right thing. You know, I'm often wrong, but I still naturally think that way. I naturally think that people are good. I don't like them, but I think they're good, naturally. Oh, that didn't take very much. I wonder if I can adjust that. should look. Let's see. We need to go to here. And sugar beets. Where's my sugar beets? There's my sugar beet mill. Sugar beet sugar beet. That's the one. We're going to raise that up to 300. Now these work independently. These are two different mods. This one increases the production by 300%. This one upgrades it to a bigger factory. So it's 36,000 here. So if I upgrade it for 39,000 to level 2 and go back to it, now it's 72,000. So if we upgrade it again for a little bit more, it's now 108,000. Now I'm not needing a lot of sugar, so I'm going to leave it that way for now because I don't want to spend all my money. But now we should be able to increase the volume and give it some more sugar beets. Oh, that's much better. Okay, there we go. All right, and with that, I'm done for the day. Time for me to go. Matt thinks it's the vodka that needs the sugar. I think you're right, Matt. I think you're right. Anyway, Andy's laughing at Matt. Matt's my timekeeper, so he says it's time for me to go. I gotta go. What can I do? So hope you had fun, and I'll see you back on Thursday on the farm. I gotta go check my pivot, see if it's working. I might have to buy the other two fields and put pivots on them, just because it looks so cool. Anyway. In the meantime, you guys, if you need a nap, take it. Don't miss a nap. You can't catch back up. If you miss a nap, it's gone for good. Kind of like that old saying, buy up land because you ain't making no more. Anyway, take care of yourselves, take care of your families, and I'll see you on Thursday. Ta-ta for now.